Yo, Nakama Worldwide, welcome back to Conqueror's Haki Corner. It's your boy Vim.
Yo.
I'm your boy Serge.
Yo.
And Rooklin's currently in Bali, so we wish him
yo.
the best time. He's having a nice holiday. Got some business to attend to.
That's it.
But nonetheless, we're here to bring you our chapter review of My Hero Academia. That's
Boku no Hero Academia.
Chapter 236. And we have Tenko Shimura, Origins 2.
But before we begin, guys, don't forget to smash the subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the like button because you love My Hero Academia and you love CHC. And if you forgot what happened in the last chapter, you know what you can do. You can look down in the description below. Or
there's a little link somewhere in the video in the top right corner. Big up, but most importantly, we'd all like to say from Brooklyn and from us,
thank you. Thank you. All of you guys that comment on our videos, all the guys that are subscribing, everyone that shares the video, we appreciate every single one of you. So thank you. Salute to you all.
And as you've noticed, we've left out the live reactions for now. We're trying something new. We want to have more time to give you more other things, but don't forget to let us know what you think about that. If you're feeling the live reactions, let us know. Could always bring it back. It's just more efficient and we'll cover it because we know you're going to read it as well. But without further ado, we've already chopped it up. What a chapter.
Crazy chapter.
Short, powerful. The art.
Crazy. Do you know what? I'm still so encaptured the way he's drawing Tenko Shimura. And I'll tell you why, because it's like he's trying to depict his personality the way he's drawing him. It's very, very...
his mind state, the abstract drawings.
Abstract mind state, his unsettled heart, unsettled brain waves. It's just going erratic. Beautiful.
So we dive into the key moments and analysis.
Let's get it.
And off the top, it was a very short, clear chapter where we see the birth of who we know now as Shigaraki. First, his quirk awakens. We pick up what we all left off last week. He's got his one comfort, his dog hugging him while he's crying. Holds him and all of a sudden, very graphic, the blood starts pouring from the dog. The dog starts to wither away and decay. Wow, he's looking at it. Tears are running down his eyes. He's asking questions. Monchan? Like he's confused, man.
He doesn't understand what's happening around him.
Absolutely. And as he's crying, there's a pool of blood. Out comes his sister, the snitch.
Trying to apologize and trying to build bridges.
And her face, I think the way Kohai drew her face is like, she came to say sorry, but she don't look sorry to me.
It's kind of crazy. So Shigaraki has issues, right? His trust issues start from his own family.
Yeah.
His own sister behaves in a way where one hand is, oh, come, let's go play. The other hand is, I'm going to stab your back with a knife.
And she even says it, even though I was the one who said it was our secret, I'm sorry. So then he goes crazy and he's like, had one chance. So he's trying to tell her about the dog.
He can't speak, but I don't think it's more of a quirk. I think it's disbelief. You know when you're in a dream and you're in a state where you're trying to shout but you can't? He's actually in so much of a shock that his body he can't react in a way he needs it to.
And it's itchy. So that's the one theme that he's using in this whole chapter. Itchy. He's got like an itchy throat, itchy face, you know, as we know him. So she runs closer to see what happens and she sees the state of like what's left of Monchan, the dog.
And she does a U-turn. She
goes, he's looking at her thinking, you came to apologize, right? Hey, then this time you have to protect me. So he reaches for her. He manages to catch her in the dress. She starts crying because she knows what time it is. She's going to meet her maker. And
beautifully, you can see her body has just got small slices. But that's not slices. That's a complete destructive.
Yeah. And at this point, he doesn't realize what's happening. So this is when his quirk awakened. And he thinks they're under attack from a villain. However, he's there doing the killing.
That's what he told himself.
And
convinced himself to hide his own traumatic event by convincing, oh, something happened, my family were attacked.
And then the pictures get more abstract. Oh. There's another pool of blood of her and crazy.
Did he just vomit? Oh, he did vomit.
He did vomit. I mean, this is such a realistic and graphic scene. This has to be one of my favourite chapters ever. And then he's like, that's not true. So then the mum runs out. Thinking back on it now, I probably already understood even back then. And the level of his power when he first awakened is like totally out of control. He grabs the ground and everything starts to decay towards the people, yeah? And, you know, he starts flashing back to everything that's upset him to this point. You know, like his dad, he knows how hard it is. He's trying to justify why they're like that and why they're being towards him, but deep down he's angry and you can see the way they're like doing it. So the cracks reach towards the mum.
Now, here's a clear scene. He's realised, I can't take it anymore. I hate everyone. That's a big statement.
Mum says Tenko. She runs up to him to hug him.
Oh,
but she don't make it, man. She becomes a pool of blood before they can hug, man.
Pieces. Literally in pieces.
Then his dad comes out of the house, sees the ground ruptured as if it got hit by an earthquake, looking above. And he remembers the words. Now, I'm presuming this was the last words of his mum.
That was the last word from his... No. Do you know what?
That's his mum saying Tenko.
No. Another thing is, remember when All Might's predecessor, last chapter, she left a message for him. Please live a life full of smiles from now on.
And that's what the dad's thinking of. Yeah.
And he's seeing the destruction around him.
Yup. And he's screaming to his dad, saying, I'm sorry.
He can speak to his dad.
Then there's more destruction going on around. Reaches for his dad. Dad picks up one of the gardening tools, whacks him around the face, trying to knock him out.
No remorse, but whacks him.
And you can see the drawing, like his face went from like to just cold. And he tells him, stop it, Tenko. And then we see the face we know today. And he goes, back then, real abstract drawings with a purposeful killing intent. I touched my father.
Jeez.
Grabbed him by the face, man.
Woo!
Die. And he's screaming it, die. And then this has to be the hardest drawing I've ever seen.
That's insane.
You see a picture, like, how would you describe that? It just looks sinister, man.
It's the making of a killer.
His whole face, man. He's just got excitement, everything. And he goes, the most pleasant feeling spread through my body.
That's crazy.
Crazy.
You can see the ecstasy he's feeling at that moment. Like a moment of relief. He knew what he was doing at that point.
Somewhere deep within my heart, I had always wished something like this would happen.
Oh, wow.
And he rises from all the destruction, blood on his hands of his own family.
Smiling,
sinister smile. And thus began the decay. The itch
finally went away.
Oi! 10-star chapter.
Come on,
man.
Jeez.
Nailed it. Awesome chapter, which leads us on to predictions and plot.
Okay. I think in the next chapter, we're going to see some destructive power that we've seen in this chapter. Normally, it's a crumbling. But what we've seen here, he's been chopping people in bits. That's even more crazy because he's actually... I don't know if you've ever seen it, right? And this only reminds me of one movie. It was a Resident Evil movie with the lasers. And when the lasers come at somebody, they used to slice them in such a unique way where half the eye was falling off. That's exactly how I see his chopping. Laser shot. So a prediction would be is his destructive ability can be very honed to actually destruct something at a further distance with a touch. So he can direct the destruction. And
it's like he has to connect to something that's connected to you.
I think he can control the direction.
Maybe now, but back then
raw power. But this raw power, I think he can transgress into direction. So hopefully we get to see that in the next chapter. That's one prediction. What do you think?
My prediction is we're going to go back to the fight.
Okay.
I think we've kind of seen what we need to see.
Yeah.
And now Koha is going to leave us with the element of surprise. That, or we will now see how All For One came in and tidied up and took him.
So you're saying Tenko Origins 3?
Possibly Tenko. I don't think so. I think we're going to leave it at Tenko Origins 2 and we're going to come back to the present where we're going to see a fight and we're going to see Giganto mature.
Okay.
However,
yes.
I do believe that what happened there was not the full extent, but high extent of his power to which he had no control, no awareness.
No. So high extent of his power, I think his power can do way more than that though.
Well, it's going to. I mean, he was doing this now in this fight against the
you're right.
Do you understand? So that's why I'm shocked that happened then.
100%.
So we're going to see, his journey. But regardless, I think we come back to the present. That's my predictions of plot. Question time. Questions I have. At what point did the name change and why from Tenko Shimura to Shigaraki?
Okay.
Tomura Shigaraki. That's what I want to know.
That's a good question. Was it All Might that christened him with that name?
I don't think so.
Was it a play on words?
It must be All For One.
Not All Might, sorry. What am I saying? All For One, apologies. That was my brain working in two different ways. All For One. Was it All For One?
And another question, was his grandmother dead at this point?
And what? The timeline.
Timeline. We need to know where this happened in the timeline in terms of the MHA world. So that's a real good question.
How did All For One locate him?
That's the question I had. Yeah, there you go. Did he send something with a quirk that he has? And is it because he values this particular power? Is this ability what made him the chosen one for All For One's evil plan?
There you go. But why didn't All For One just take the power?
Absolutely crazy.
Another question for you guys, right? Why did the police never get involved in that? Do you know what that is? We have seen the police involved in my MHA universe, so there is that part to it, investigation or whatever not. Where does his story not get researched and understood? How does a family being destroyed not get found out.
Well, I think it probably does get found out, but I just think the connection is that All For One gets there first, takes him away.
Yeah.
And then what is there to see? The evidence is gone. It's
so
the case.
It's a clean-up job, right?
Well, he cleans his ability cleans up.
Yeah, true.
So it's absolutely crazy. But any questions you have, please let us know in the comment section below. Brings us down to that time. Beautiful chapter, powerful chapter, but it's time for MVP of the week.
I don't know if you even want to do this right now.
Can it be anyone else?
Can it be anyone else?
Man. Shigaraki is the MVP of the week.
Shigaraki.
Koha is the MVP of the week.
Nah, you know what? We're not going to call him Shigaraki. We're going to call him Tenko Shimura.
Yeah.
This is the prequel to Shigaraki. Tenko Shimura was a beast. I liked him as a young boy. Innocent. He didn't do no wrong. His dad slapped him one too many times. But he was feeling the burden of why was he getting slapped. Little to know he was pushed over the edge.
But the thing is, he's been having this, you know, it's just honest. And he was committed to killing his dad and he did it with no hesitation.
he did it.
I know I sound messed up saying that, but
no, he was not messing around. He had no remorse. His mum, you could see that wasn't intensive. So that hug was going for them. That image where his mum touches it with her hand, he felt that. His dad, no way. He went to grab his dad's face rather than his dad trying to grab him. There's a clear polar opposite.
Well, we know MVP of the week. Tenko.
You're going to let us know yours, but you need to let us know why. Let us know that in the comments below, guys. Come on.
Alright, if you haven't already, please smash that subscribe button. Leave a like on the video because it helps us to grow. We're coming into 200 subscribers. So once we do that, we've got some give backs to give. We're going to show them very, very soon.
Don't forget to share the video. The more you share, the more we grow. But it's that time from Konkozaki Corner. It is a
peace out.